And good morning, hockey fans from Farmington, Michigan. This is Game 3 of the Pigs and Bears tournament. Vengeance 2011 getting ready to take on Carshield. That's your Game 3 opponent here at the Suburban Ice Rink. Once again, in Farmington, Michigan. We're northwest of Detroit. We've only got a little over a minute here in warm-up, so I'll be pretty brief on the introductions and the pregame. So let's get right into it with the music and your forwards in jersey numerical order for Pittsburgh Vengeance. Injury note here, Nick Lacido out with an upper body injury. He's not on the roster today. And then I'll pull up Vengeance defense. Vengeance goaltenders. We're expecting Max Leonard in net again tonight. Vengeance in their white sweaters going through warm-ups on the left. I'll pan over to the right here. We'll take a look at Carshield, dark jerseys with gray and blue trim going through warm-ups on the right. So that's our setup. We're actually on the opposite sheet of ice that we were on at jerseys as well today. So these two sheets are identical. So I'm up in another mezzanine broadcasting through the glass. And I got parents on either side of me, and I'm going to try to use my library voice here. I don't want to be too annoying broadcasting the game. All right, I'm already getting yellow signals on the broadcast here. All right, I'm going to hope that my signal comes back here. I'm just going to broadcast the game as if we were live here because I'm getting no feed right now. So I'll let this go a few more minutes and then maybe I'll reboot my Wi-Fi repeater because I've got no signal at the moment. So we'll see what happens here if we lose all of our signal. I'm just going to broadcast this game and then upload it later. All right, so Max Leonard in net on my left here as we're getting ready for the opening tip. Vengeance going left to right here in the first period. All right, Abel's at mid-ice for the faceoff, flanked by Armstrong and Tusick. Wodzinski and Howell, your defensive pair. Vengeance control the opening faceoff. Near side, Wodzinski far side to Howell, retreating in his own zone a little bit. Back to Wodzinski up the middle now. Vengeance dead ahead through the neutral zone, and Abel's just off sides there. Early stoppage for 11 seconds into the first frame. We've got a faceoff coming. Face off of the near dot just outside the Carshield zone. Abel will take this draw and win it to Wodzinski, who lost an edge down there from his knees, still battling right underneath us. And Abel kicks this one in and then got knocked down there at the blue line. So Carshield far side on the midwall. Armstrong, big bump down there. Puck is still on the midwall. Held in though. Howell can't hold the blue line, so he's retreating a little bit, coming the other way. And then we're back out to the other side. Abel puts one on net after the rebound. Now Abel still battling in the corner, right side. Armstrong frees it back up for Wodzinski. Good hold down there. Puck is on the blue line. Armstrong sends it deeper. Tusick swinging around to the far side. Tusick will curl around and leave that puck down in the corner. Carshield lift one out of the zone. If this one is not on net, it'll be icing. It is. We're stopped at 13:59 in the first. Once again, I got no signal. So All right, new line on for this offensive zone face-off. It's Barbish, Mayer, and Baru with Ulowitz and Robinson. Puck towards the net. Here's Ulowitz wide left wall, and now in neutral zone action. Carshield pushing out wide. This one ends up with Robinson back to Ulowitz. Big collision down there in the penalty box. Penalty box attendant Eric Baru barely avoiding all that action. Deep shot. Leonard sheds that to his right. Action in left corner where we can't quite see because of the windows. Out to the far corner. Moore, first one to it as several players got tied up in the slot there. Moore evades a hit in the corner. Then Waite charges in there. Goldberg took a swipe at it as well. Track will hold the blue line here. Left wing. D right wing to Lennon. Lennon doesn't play it cleanly but tries to send it down. That's partially blocked. Lennon got it back on the right wing. Deep shot. Kicked back out to the far corner. Carshield will curl back around. Now Waite forechecking here near side. This one's lifted into the air past Goldberg to Lennon. Lennon back to Track. Track far side to Moore. Tipped in by Waite. Waite charging in left side, centering. Goldberg was in the vicinity. That puck was tipped away. Now Carshield coming the other way. And they're offsides as they were moving vertically on the blue line. Vengeance also making a couple of changes there. 12-11 in the first. Abel, Tusick, Fairman, Wenzensky, and Howell face off near just outside the Vengeance zone. Carshield win this one cleanly. D far side. Stretch pass block there. Tusick got a piece of it. Fairman got a piece of it. Now Tusick trying to pull through here. Foot race. Tusick will pick this one up right side of the slot across to Fairman. Could not connect there on the backdoor rush. Abel now battling in the corner. Tusick will get this near side. Evade a hit down there. Fairman and Tusick. Fairman will pull this one out of the corner and curl back deep again. Fairman laid that one in front of Tusick, who's got to go get it into the corner. He's checked off the puck. Abel took a swipe at it. Puck coming up to the blue line, held in by Howell. Wenzensky will come get it on the right wing. Wenzensky chases it deeper. This puck comes out to the mid wall where Fairman will get it, curl back around, and then go retrieve it in the corner. Fairman down for Abel in the trapezoid. Abel coming around far side. He will curl back now. So Abel curls back through, puts a backhander on net. Puck is loose and covered by the Carshield goalie. Tusick tied up over there on the far side of the Carshield player at 11:20 in the first. We got a stoppage. New lines coming on for both teams. All right, offensive zone face-off coming here for Baru, Armstrong, and Barbish. This puck comes all the way out of the zone. No icing, though. Leonard will settle it down. Robinson, Ulowitz. Ulowitz back to Baru. We're coming the other way. Baru leading the rush 3-on-3 rush. Baru will enter on the right wing across to Armstrong. Armstrong makes a move. Now Armstrong had a little room there, moving to the slot, back to Robinson, back to Armstrong, far side. Barbish behind the net, got pinned down there. Baru trying to... All right, action in the Carshield zone here. Mayer charging through into the corners, pinned a guy down on the boards near side. Lennon, right wing. That shot's blocked out to the far side. Got past Carshield over the far end. Waite sends one down from the left wing. Now in the corner for Moore. Moore trying to work it up the mid wall. Lennon holds again. Chips one wide left. Mayer engaging down in the corner. Mayer pins that guy hard down there. Track will hold the blue line again. Down to Mayer. Mayer curling through. Pushing one towards the net. Mayer drifting right. Waiting. Save by the Carshield goalie. Mayer back across the crease to the far side. Track can't pinch down there. And we got a stoppage. We got an interference call coming up here at 9:56. Jimmy, I think that worked. I can see the live stream is recovering, so I'll let you know if I need that done again. All right, offensive zone face-off. The Carshield goalie's right, Abel, Tusick. I don't have that other wing down there. That should be Armstrong. Yeah, power play situation here for Vengeance. So first period power play sponsor, Treesdale Landscaping. Minute 30 here on the power play. Baru, Tusick, Armstrong, Abel, and Ulowitz. Face off to the Carshield goalie's right. This one's going to come out of the zone. So Ulowitz will go back and retrieve it. And Vengeance will set up proper breakout on the power play here. Ulowitz waiting here near side to Tusick. Tusick evades a hit. Ulowitz will pick it back up. Ulowitz far side. Tusick. Tusick still using some patience here. Abel will enter right wing. And then back across to Tusick left wing. Back to Ulowitz at the point. Ulowitz, Abel, wrister, glove down but not pinned cleanly. Baru had a rebound opportunity, but it stayed out. Now Armstrong battling for a puck. This one splits two Vengeance players at the blue line. So Carshield get a clear and get a couple of personnel changes here. Ulowitz curling back around. Now far side, missed Tusick there. Icing is the call, 9:05. 40 seconds on the power play for Vengeance, but we're going to the defensive zone. Defensive zone face-off coming up here for Waite, Barbish, Goldberg, Wiedzinski, and Lennon. Wiedzinski will go back to Lennon behind the net. Lennon will lead the breakout here now with 33 seconds on the power play. Far side, Barbish. He'll enter left wing. A streaking Waite who tipped one towards the net. It got behind. So Waite curling back around. He'll get it to Wiedzinski. Wiedzinski to Lennon right wing. Lennon. He will wait and set up proper power play here. Lennon at the point to Goldberg. Goldberg back to Lennon. Lennon back to Goldberg right side. Goldberg sets up a shot. That one goes right up the slot. Lennon will hold at the point. Hold just on the blue line. Here's Goldberg. Again, back across. Had Waite streaking through the slot. Couldn't connect there. Wiedzinski back to Lennon at the point. Lennon, hard shot. Blocker save by the Carshield goalie out to the far side. Wiedzinski pinches down. Barbish was over there. Wiedzinski coming now behind the net. Lost the puck over there. So Waite pinches down, drops it into the right corner. Barbish playing it down to the corner, taking it deeper. Carshield's back at full strength, so the power play's over. Action on the near mid-wall. Carshield don't get the exit pass cleanly, but they do get it into the neutral zone. Lennon, Wiedzinski, that's Mayer, charging in left side. Rest of Vengeance changing, so Mayer trying to buy a little bit of time here while his teammates come on. Fairman and Moore are the other wings. Fairman streaking right through the middle. Mayer send it to Ulowitz, back to Robinson, right wing, left wing. Robinson chips it down. That didn't get real far. Came to the middle where Fairman played it and then got past him. Carshield out of the zone. Robinson back to Ulowitz. Vengeance are on sides. Puck is loose in the neutral zone before Mayer is going to try to pull this one in, moving left. Mayer still trying to drop this puck down. He does. And we get offsides call. 7:25 in the first. Face off the far dot just outside the Carshield zone. Abel take this draw with Armstrong and Baru. Robinson, Ulowitz. Ulowitz near side, gains red line, and he will chip it down. Chip in charge for Vengeance. Abel's the first forecheck. Baru, hard collision down there in the corner. Robinson, left wing, puts one into the crease. Baru working on it now in the corner. That was Baru and Armstrong. Puck rimmed all the way around. Robinson's got to go back and get this. There was not enough snow to keep that puck from moving too slowly. Apologize, I had the power play graphic up there for entirely too long. Now Vengeance with another breakout. Abel chip one into the zone. Ulowitz going deep for a defenseman here. You get this one on the near side corner. So Ulowitz drops it back down. Armstrong chasing deep. Got past his guy, but the puck's in the trapezoid. Far side to Abel. Abel will curl back around. Abel for Armstrong in the corner. Armstrong hit down hard down there. Abel centering. Baru can't get the shot off from the left wing. Ulowitz pinched up, dropped the puck down again, but loose puck on the wing. Carshield now the 3-on-2 coming the other way. Carshield will enter left wing. Centering pass goes airborne over the net. Far side, Ulowitz. He will evade a hit and get it into the neutral zone, but Carshield drop it right back down. We got a call coming. Mayer will take this draw with Fairman and Moore, Howe, and Wodzinski. This one came out, eventually got to Wodzinski in between his skates, so he will try to pull it out of the zone. Fairman's also down there. Carshield drop it deep near side. Howe sends it around to the far midwall. Carshield drop it deep near side. Howe sends it around to the far midwall. More possession. 5:30 we're stopped. No score. Looks like my live feed still having plenty of connection problems here, so the nice thing is I've got the full broadcast to upload afterwards. I apologize. We've got connection issues again, just like in Game 2. So far, Game 1 was my only good, flawless live stream here. 5:30 in the first. Tusick, Barbish, Waite, Lennon, and Track. Face-off tied up here before Carshield emerged from the pile here. Near side, they'll skate it through the neutral zone, left wing. Lennon breaks up the play, but puck is deep. Track will come across to play and pull it around far side to Waite. Waite can't pull that off the midwall. Deep shot from the right wing, deflected in front of Leonard, got behind the net. Track and Lennon playing this puck near side in the corner. Barbish also assisting over there. Lennon emerges here near side. He's going to skate it up to the blue line. Carshield drop it back down. Track coming around far side now, looking for an outlet here. Track to Waite. That puck got past him, but he got in the neutral zone. Laid it ahead for Barbish, who can't keep it moving. Carshield coming the other way. Carshield will enter left wing. Lennon across to engage. Big hit over there by Tusick. Puck goes deep into the corner. Lennon out to get it, and Lennon takes a very hard hit in the corner. Track coming around far side. Track up the midwall. Barbish trying to play that one. That puck goes airborne. Tusick out to the wall. Now Tusick building speed far side. Tusick and Goldberg, 2-on-2 rush. Tusick trying to get around to play that puck in the far corner. Tusick to the net, and he will wait and then free it up the midwall near side. That's Wodzinski charging ahead here. Wodzinski, right side, still trying to chase this puck deep. He goes down over there. Carshield going around far side. Stretch pass into the neutral zone. Broken up by Abel, but Carshield continuing to push in here now, left side. Baru, nice job getting inside position there. Out to Fairman on the corner, back to Wodzinski in deep corner. Wodzinski around. Howell trying to play this one near side up the midwall. Comes back down. Howell chasing again into the corner. Howell coming up the middle here, just past Abel into the neutral zone. Carshield have to clear. Drop it back in left side. Vengeance forwards changing. Mayer and Moore are on. And Barbish will be your third wing. You got delayed call coming here, so Vengeance on delayed penalty here. Barbish ahead. Moore couldn't quite play that pass, and we got stopped here for Vengeance power play. 1:24 in the first. Vengeance going back on the Treesdale Landscaping power play, your first period power play sponsor. All right, Abel, Armstrong, Tusick, Baru, and Ulowitz. 1:30 on the power play. All right, Ulowitz will control this face-off and then leave it on the right wing for Tusick. That one got a little bit past him into the corner. Ulowitz will hold and send it across. Abel back. Tusick was streaking in on the right side. Tusick will button hook back around on the wing, back to Ulowitz at the point. Ulowitz back to Tusick, right wing, charging in on shot. Puck came back out the slot and released by Carshield down to the other end. It will be icing. Stopped at exactly 1 minute in the period, back to Carshield zone for another offensive zone face-off. 1:06 on the power play. So this power play will extend for 6 seconds into the second period. Midwall, Abel trying to use his body here to keep that puck in. Carshield do whip it out of the zone right when time expires for the period. So entering the first intermission for the period. So entering the first intermission here, I'll mute the microphone, play the commercial. Here, I'll mute the microphone, play the commercial, and we'll get ready for the second. The Pittsburgh Vengeance 2011 Tier 1 hockey team would like to thank the following sponsors: Barbish Landscaping, Treesdale Landscaping, and real estate agent Libby Sosinski with Keller Williams. All right, getting ready to start second period. Which again, I apologize, I've got no connection here, so we're going to have an offline broadcast as Abel, Moore, Fairman will start second period. Track and Lennon, your defensive pair. Moore chips it down. Abel chasing now. Carshield back at full strength as there was only 6 seconds on that power play to open the period. Lennon chips it back down now. Abel coming across near side. Puck is in the neutral zone. Track across to Lennon. Carshield had a guy coming right out of the box there to play that. Now Fairman charging in. Fairman through traffic here. Abel will pick it up. Abel into the corner. Track right wing, deep shot, wide right. Into the corner. Moore out to get it. Moore back to Lennon at the blue line. Lennon right wing, deep shot. Save into the air and then gloved by the Carshield goalie. 14-17 in the second. We're stopped. Offensive zone faceoff coming up for Vengeance. Offensive zone faceoff for Baru, Armstrong. Offensive zone faceoff for Baru, Armstrong, Barbish, Robinson, and Ulowitz. This one's going to come to Barbish. Shot blocked. A lot of traffic there in the slot. Now Baru chasing this puck wide. Carshield clear from him. They take the puck deep and near side coming up the midwall. Barbish across to engage. This puck is just going to get lifted into the neutral zone. Robinson back across to Ulowitz. That one hit his skate and chipped away from him. Now the puck bounces into the air on the midwall in the Vengeance zone. Ulowitz clears it far side for Baru. Baru ahead to Barbish. Barbish will enter right wing with speed. Barbish curl back there and wait. Leave it for Ulowitz. Ulowitz tried to drop it down. That one hit the Carshield defender and bounced out of play. Offensive zone face up to the Carshield goalie's left. Baru in the circle, Armstrong in the slot. Barbish on the wing. Robinson and Ulowitz back near the blue line. This faceoff goes deep. Carshield send it around near side mid-wall. We'll skate this one into the neutral zone where Robinson will recollect and send one far side to Baru. Baru entering right wing. He's got two players over there. Baru waits back for Ulowitz. Ulowitz across to Robinson. He's got to come in to get this puck. Robinson sends one down there. Barbish chips it towards the net. Saved by the Carshield goalie. 13:25 in the second. Another offensive zone faceoff coming up for Vengeance. So my software is telling me that the live stream's trying to recover here. So might just be well behind real time here. Offensive zone face up to the Carshield goalie's right. Mayer, Goldberg, Waite out there. That puck came under everybody. A huge pileup of people before it comes far side to Carshield. They will skate it into the neutral zone. Wodzinski breaks up the play. Mayer tried to leave it ahead of Waite. Mayer drops it back across for quick offsides. 13-12 in the second. Yeah, the other issue with my lack of connectivity here, I cannot get into the comment sections on Facebook and YouTube. So I don't know if people are saying anything or not. Face off won by Vengeance, near side Howell. Howell will chip one down. That one actually just went off of a stick and then landed behind the net. Goldberg hard play in the near or far corner. Puck coming around near corner up the midwall. Mayer, great effort to hold that puck on the midwall. Howell send one back to the goalie who will cover it. 12:53 in the second. Another offensive zone faceoff coming up for Vengeance to the Carshield goalie's right. Mayer will take this draw with Waite in the slot, Goldberg on the wing. Wodzinski and Howell back near the blue line. This one come out to the blue line. Wodzinski will lift one airborne. That will land just under the glass. Mayer will play it into the trapezoid, going around far side. Overshot that puck. Waite tried to put one on net. Got deflected out to the corner. Howell chips it back down left side. So good blue line hold there. Mayer on the midwall. Goldberg was also playing that puck now. Waite coming back across right wing. Wodzinski. Wodzinski walking the blue line to the point. His deep shot just wide right. A lot of traffic over there. Carshield goalie comes around the post to cover that puck. Stopped at 12:25 in the second. All right, offensive zone faceoff for Abel, Tusick, Moore, Track, and Lennon to the Carshield goalie's left. This puck goes deep, Carshield up the midwall, far side. Out of the zone, Lennon comes back to Track, near his own blue line. Track couldn't get it back to Lennon. Carshield pushing deep on the far side. Track undercuts here and then gets pinned down there in the wall. Lennon frees it for Abel. Abel, he will skate this one out as he wasn't getting any pressure directly. Abel right wing, now chasing it deeper into the corner. Abel pinned off that puck over there. Moore now playing this one in the corner. Carshield freed up the mid-wall. Lennon will hold, though, and try to push his puck deep. Moore pushing it deep into the corner now. 11:50 in the second. Moore into the trapezoid behind the net. Moore still pushing this puck across. He will free it for Track. Track to the point. His deep shot's blocked in the slot. Abel got his stick lifted over there. Puck squirts back out to Track. He will put a low one on net, and that will get covered by the Carshield goalie with Tusick charging in, crashing the net there, and then tied up afterwards. 11:35 in the second. Another offensive zone faceoff coming for vengeance. Your line is Baru, Armstrong, Fairman, Track, and Lennon face up to the Carshield goalie's left. This one comes into the slot. Armstrong had stick lifted. Carshield skated out near side. Track with a couple of poke checks, but puck's coming on net. Leonard moving across for Lennon. Lennon far side, out to Fairman. Fairman on the far side midwall. Skate Lennon. Lennon around to Baru. Baru pulled that one across. Baru into the corner. Fairman coming down to engage. Carshield hard around the far side. Baru back to Lennon. Lennon right wing. Low one. Armstrong was in the vicinity. Now Fairman will come across the net here, protecting the puck. Fairman out to the corner. He will leave one for Baru. Baru tried to get it up the midwall. Carshield take this one away, near side, and then far side. They will chip it down right wing. Track comes across, deep shot to Leonard for the save. 10:25 in the second. We're stopped by defensive zone faceoff coming up. Well, as soon as my signal had recovered, it's degrading again. So just having all kinds of signal problems here for game 3. So I will consider some new options for game 4. Maybe we'll run the live feed off of a cellular connection, as I don't have a lot of patience for bad internet connections. Your line out there right now is Abel, Barbish, Waite, Robinson, and Ulowitz. Action near the blue line. Barbish frees it up from his knees to Ulowitz near side. Ulowitz stretching one to Abel. Abel has that puck go airborne, and then he chips it into the zone and then goes ping-pong off of 2 Carshield players. Carshield into the zone, just past Ulowitz. Ulowitz chasing now into the right corner. Carshield curl around him behind the net, out to the left wing. Deep shot deflected. That one gets behind. So Carshield coming around near side, out to the wing, right wing. They chip it back down. This one kicked by Abel to Barbish, far side. Barbish is going to skate one out of the zone. Barbish still getting hit from the back there. Barbish all the way down, puts one on net, and saved by the Carshield goalie. 9:32, we're stopped. Another offensive zone face-off coming for vengeance. Your line is Mayer, Goldberg, Moore, Howell, and Wodzinski. Face-off to the Carshield goalie's left. Mayer's face-off, one cleanly to Wodzinski. Wodzinski, deep shot. That puck bounced airborne. Mayer tapped it down after the goalie took a swipe at it as well. Mayer's got that puck pinned in the corner. Goldberg trying to free it. Puck kicks out to the corner. Moore protecting. Tried to get it back for Wodzinski. Wodzinski chips it back to Moore. Moore shot gloved by this Carshield goalie. 9:13 in the second. Another offensive zone faceoff coming for vengeance. Set up exactly as before with Goldberg in the slot. Moore is in the wing position. One to Wodzinski. Wodzinski just past Mayer out to the near corner. On the midwall, Carshield bringing up hard play over there by Mayer. Puck is coming all the way down. No icing. Wodzinski across to engage. Wodzinski out to the corner. Up to the midwall. Carshield chip it back down right side. Howell will take this away far side in front of his net. Now he's going to skate it dead ahead. So Howell gained the line, drops it down right wing or left side. Carshield goalie came out to move it back to the near side. Howell will hold wide and gloved by the Carshield goalie. 8:39 were stopped. Offensive zone face-off to the Carshield goalie's left. Baru, Tusick, Armstrong, Track, and Lennon is your vengeance line. Carshield chips this one ahead. They will pick it up right wing. Lennon across to engage. That puck wide right, coming around far side. Baru first one to it. Baru out of the zone. Carshield will control though far side. They will button hook around. Baru took a swipe at it though. Now Baru gets knocked down from behind. It looks like we've got a delayed penalty situation coming here, as we are all piled up under that puck. Baru back on his skates, he's got it. So delayed penalty situation for vengeance. Leonard, who couldn't reach the bench because of that pileup, he's now off. Extra guy on for vengeance. Coming up at the 8-minute mark in the second. Tusick will skate this one ahead. Tusick will enter. Fairman, Track, Baru, Lennon out there with him. Baru near midwall, back to Track, Track, back to Baru. Tusick's got it. Tusick chasing deep, protecting the puck. Tusick back for Track. Track on the left wing. Cross to Lennon, right wing. Lennon, deep shot into the goalie. Rebound by Tusick, maybe off the post there. A lot of traffic in front. Stopped. Vengeance going on the power play. 7:38 in the second. So your second period power play sponsor is Barbish Landscaping. Face-off coming to the Carshield goalie's right. Power play line is going to be Baru, Armstrong. All right, now we got the personnel right. Abel, Armstrong, Baru, Tusick, and Ulowitz. All right, Abel will take this draw with Tusick in the slot. Ulowitz lone man back. Baru and Armstrong are on the wing. This one comes beneath Baru. Carshield trying to pull this one towards the net. It kicks out far side. Tusick will go out to the wing and get it. Now Tusick, Ulowitz. Ulowitz back to Tusick, right wing. That puck got past him. Armstrong will go get it and free it for Tusick in the right corner. Ulowitz at the point. Ulowitz back to Tusick, right wing. Tusick, Armstrong chips one towards the net, covered by the Carshield goalie. 7:17 in the second, 1:10 on the power play. Face-off coming to the Carshield goalie's left. Well, I finally got the comment section up on, and I can see the comments about bad signal. I know, it's really dropping in and out, so we'll get a contingency plan here for Game 4 this afternoon at 4 o'clock. Try to run it off cellular connection. Here's Tusick, far side. Ulowitz at the point. Ulowitz will skate it up and then leave it for Tusick on the right wing. Tusick, low shot. No, that went to Armstrong. Armstrong had one deflected and saved. It looks like it was whistled dead. Maybe the net got dislodged there. We're stopped 7:05 in the second, 58 more seconds on the power play. All right, same line out there. Abel will take this draw to the Carshield goal. Carshield goalie to the wing, and then Mayer separates that player from the puck. Goldberg chases it deep on the left midwall. Goldberg drops it for Mayer in the corner. Mayer out to the blue line. Robinson will hold. Chip one on net and covered by the Carshield goalie. 6:31 in the second. They still have the power play timer up there on the scoreboard. New line coming on for vengeance. Baru, Tusick, Barbish, Howell, and Wodzinski face off coming to the Carshield goalie's right. Baru's face-off tied up. Tusick pushing towards the net, just past Barbish in the slot. Carshield angle one out of the zone. 2-on-2 rush coming the other way. Good poke checks there by Wodzinski to free that puck up. This one's chipped away from Barbish. Howell swipes at it, but Carshield pushes into the zone, down right side. Wodzinski engaging down here. Tusick comes away with this one, frees it for Barbish. Barbish back to Tusick. Tusick into the neutral zone and racing ahead here. Tusick will be the first one to it left side. Tusick to the net. Put one just across the crease, now far side. Wodzinski will pinch up take a massive hit down there, but Tusick will pull it back down, send it across Baru, one-timer, goes wide right. Tusick back to Wodzensky. Wodzensky right wing. Wodzensky deep shot through a ton of traffic and in. So that time Baru had to jump over top of that one. Wodzensky puts one in from downtown. Vengeance will take the 2-0 lead. All right, face off at mid-ice for Abel, Moore, and Fairman. Track and Lennon. Abel's face-off comes far side. Fairman giving chase, but Carshield get inside position over there in front of the Vengeance bench. Fairman takes it away, though, sends it ahead for Moore into the slot. And now Carshield coming around near side. Abel with a poke jack back there. Carshield sends it around to the far wing. Lennon will pinch up and pull it off the wall. Lennon controls it for Fairman. Fairman, right wing, marches in. Hard shot, just off the post, comes out far side, or near side. Track chips it back down. Fairman near side, nobody over there. Fairman curling right back around. Track one-timer at the top of the slot. Now Fairman engaging again down here in the near side corner. Carshield trying to protect the puck. Now we're all piled up on the corner. Lots of big hits from behind there. Now we got a delayed penalty situation on Vengeance. So Carshield pull their goalie out. They're charging in left side. Centering pass comes over, across. Moore will touch this one for the stoppage. So we got a roughing call coming here, 4:59 in the second. Vengeance going on the PK. That will be Moore on the penalty. So PK line coming on here for Vengeance. Defensive zone faceoff coming to Leonard's left. Mayer, Waite, Robinson, and Ulowitz is your PK line here. They don't have the penalty timer up on the board yet. Now they do. 1:30 on the PK here. Mayer will take this draw. This one comes under Mayer, back. Carshield control right side. He'll go D to D left wing now. Back to the point. Deep shot right into Leonard. So not a ton of traffic there in front of Leonard for the save. 1:21 on the PK. Face-off will come to Leonard's right. This one comes back, Carshield right wing. Deep one, short hop Leonard out to the far side. Carshield into the trapezoid far corner. Robinson pins his guy down there, but Carshield free it up on the wing far side. Now to the point. Drifting right now, right wing. Back to the point. Carshield across, now left wing. Back to the point. Right wing. Carshield working the perimeter here. Now back to the point, marching it in. That shot's high over the net. Far side, that one's over the net and into the netting for a stoppage. 49 more seconds on the PK. 4:18 in the second. All right, defensive zone face-off here for Abel, Baru, Howell, and Wodzensky. Wodzensky hard out of the zone. That's a bouncing puck. It'll be icing. We've burned a few more seconds off the PK. 42 seconds to go on the PK. 4:11 in the second. Another defensive zone face-off to Leonard's right. All right, Abel has this draw come underneath him and eventually out to the slot. Carshield control drifting right. Now D to D left wing. Back out to the right wing. Right wing to the point. Carshield out right wing now, marching it in down to the corner. Howell got a piece of that one and then overshot the puck. Carshield recover. And this one's going to leak out of the zone. Carshield have to clear. 15 more seconds on the PK for Vengeance. Carshield drops it down left side. Leonard comes out of the net to settle that one behind for Howell. Howell pushing out far side. Wodzensky up to the wall. Carshield can't hold the blue lines coming out of the zone. And with that, Moore is out of the box. Vengeance back at full strength. Carshield will enter left wing. They wait, put a shot into Leonard, kicks it back out to the far side. Wodzensky, good evasive maneuver there, frees it for Howell. Howell had that one get caught up and fall in front of him. Now Wodzensky will take it away far side. Wadzensky with Armstrong, Moore, and Goldberg as your wings. Armstrong ahead to Moore. Moore drifting left. He will chase it deep. That one came on net and then kicked away behind the net. Goldberg trying to pull it away. Armstrong has this guy pinned down there behind the net. Goldberg really moving his feet here. Freed it for Lennon. Lennon deep shot. Kicked out to the near side. Howell will pinch down and send that puck deeper. Armstrong chasing. Barbish, who's fresh on, comes around to the far corner. Frees it for Lennon on the right wing. Lennon D to D. Howell. Howell left wing. Howell deep shot. That one's deflected left of the net. Barbish has it chasing around far side. Barbish again freeing it for Lennon on the right wing. Lennon from the blue line. Howell left side. Vengeance again just working the perimeter, sending in deep shots. Lennon will pinch again and regain possession. He will chip it back down on net and covered by the Carshield goalie for a stoppage. 2:23 in the second. Offensive zone faceoff coming up for Vengeance. I don't know who's DJing there in the rink, but they're playing some 90s bangers. I like it. Abel, Tusick, Fairman, Track, and Lennon out here. Offensive zone face-up to the Carshield goalie's left. This one comes across. Fairman will free it for Lennon at the line. This one comes on net and covered by the Carshield goalie again. 2:18 in the second. Another offensive zone face-off to the Carshield goalie's left. Have that set up again here. Tusick is in the slot. Fairman on the wing. Able to take the draw. This one comes deep. Carshield goalie will cover again. So do that all over again. Able take another draw here to the Carshield goalie's left. This time puck goes into the corner. Carshield first to it. They send it around near side. Tusick across to engage. Carshield trying to pull it up mid-wall. And this one's going to come out of the zone. Near side, Carshield will enter right wing. This one freed up into the slot. Carshield drifting right. They move one across the slot, or across the crease far side. Carshield left wing. This one tipped out of the zone. So Carshield trying to play this one past Fairman. It's offsides. As they had not cleared. 152 were stopped. New lines coming on for Vengeance. It's going to be Waite, Mayer, Moore, Robinson, and Ulowitz. Face-off coming near dot, just outside the Vengeance zone. 152 to play in the period. Mayer will take this draw. Moore is on the right wing. Waite's on the left wing. Carshield left side, and then chip it down. Left side coming around near side. Robinson to play. Robinson up the mid-wall. Carshield collides down there. Waite comes away with this one. Waite pushing ahead near side. Waite getting harassed from behind there, but Robinson's able to chip one down. That hit Moore in the helmet, and then Waite with a massive collision down there. That was Mayer. Mayer trying to push one into the slot. Mayer back for Robinson. Robinson at the point. Deep shot. All that hit Moore, so Moore's been hit twice now. Ulowitz is able to glove that down, and we got stoppage. Hand pass is the call. 1:17 in the second. We're coming out of the zone after the hand pass. So it looks like live feed trying to recover again. As Mayer, Waite, and Moore going to keep that line out there. Face off far dot just outside the Carshield zone. Good. Yep, feed struggling again. So I'm watching my instant replay camera. It's only real time every couple of minutes. So Waite freeing one for Moore. Moore's got a guy in front of him. Moore through a ton of traffic. He's knocked down on the slot puck on the far end. Mayer will finish his hit down there. Robinson, or that was Ulowitz, holding the blue line. That's just got underneath Mayer. Then a bouncing puck right at the blue line. Ulowitz will free it for Robinson. We got a call coming. We got interference call. We got to see who that's on. That's on Waite. He's just going to put himself into the box here. So Vengeance going on the PK. 53 seconds in the second period. So PK is going to extend into the third. Face-off coming up in the Vengeance zone to Leonard's right. Baru, we need another forward out there. Baru, Armstrong, Howell, and Wadzensky. Face-off freed up by Armstrong. He goes hard out of the zone. It'll be icing waved off as it was deflected. So Carshield back to get it deep in their own zone. Carshield coming out near side, stretching one across far side. They don't play it cleanly in the neutral zone. Vengeance spring on that one. Oh, Armstrong just overshot that puck. Carshield free it up near side, near their own blue line. They'll go across to the far side. Armstrong, light forecheck here on the PK. Carshield don't play cleanly through the neutral zone. Wadzynski chips up and then got pinned down there in the railing. Carshield now near side in their own zone. They will skate it into the neutral zone and stretch one far side. They will enter. Wadzynski again playing. That's the end of the period. So I'll mute the microphone, play the commercial, and we will get ready for the third. The Pittsburgh Vengeance 2011 Tier 1 hockey team would like to thank the following sponsors: Barbish Landscaping, Treesdale Landscaping, and all right, getting ready to start third here. Vengeance going left to right, shorthanded face-off. As we still have 33 more seconds on the PK, but Vengeance had controlled the opening face-off. Now Mayer's going to push in here. Mayer into a ton of traffic, trying to push the puck deeper. Baru is the other wing. Howell and Wadzynski, your defensive pair. Carshield near side. They will gain the line and chip it down left of the net. Leonard couldn't really get a piece of that with his stick. Howell frees it up near side. Mayer giving chase. Carshield will chip it back down left side now on the corner. Wadzynski tied him up over there. Carshield left wing will come across to the point. Baru kicks it out towards the net, and Vengeance back at full strength. Carshield exploiting the far side of the ice while Vengeance defensemen were changing. Then they can't connect there on the stretch pass. So Lennon will go back to retrieve it. Lennon across to Tusik. Has Abel and Goldberg ahead of him. Carshield will hold the blue line, chip it back down. Lennon back to play it. Frees it up far side. On the mid-wall, Abel comes across. Carshield have him pinned down there. This puck kicks deep again. Goldberg across to get it. Goldberg frees it in front of Tusik. Tusik around the wall. Carshield, though, will hold. No, this one's through the neutral zone. Tusik will charge in here. Right side, Tusik across. Abel, left wing, centering for Goldberg. Goldberg's backhander could not connect with Tusik, who was waiting on the post on the right side. Tusik frees it for Goldberg. Goldberg back out to the blue line. Lennon cannot pinch. Carshield will skate it ahead. Carshield left wing, centering pass. Never made it to the net. Tusik's tied up over there. Track and Lennon back there. Puck is pinned in the corner. Now Tusik chasing it far side. Tusik turning, coming the other way. Abel through traffic here. Goldberg off. Armstrong on. Puck leaks deep. Tusik out to get it here. He's had a long shift here. This one actually took a bad bounce up the slot. And Carshield trying to get it out of the zone near side. Armstrong comes in to probably bump him off the puck. No. Carshield far side. Robinson across to engage. Carshield dropped this one down on the far side. Ulowitz out to the mid-wall. Evades a hit down there and then frees it for Robinson behind the Vengeance net. Robinson coming around near side. No, he will leave it for Ulowitz far side. Ulowitz Abel. Abel far side centering for Tusik. Tusik up the middle with Armstrong behind him. Tusik still moving here into traffic. Tusik frees it for Ulowitz at the blue line. Ulowitz pushes it down the mid-wall. Armstrong will hold. Armstrong drops it down. Barbish has it in the right corner. Barbish circling right. He's pinned off the puck. Tusik will come get it. Carshield will skate this one into the neutral zone, coming in left wing. They will chip one down. Ulowitz blocked that one from getting on net. Barbish trying to push out, but he overshoots that puck. Carshield pushing it deeper down the mid-wall. Into the trapezoid where Robinson's engaged over there. Carshield looking to center. This puck comes out to the corner. Robinson has a little bit of room to work here. He'll skate it ahead. Robinson off the glass, takes a bump. That'll be icing. 11:56. We're stopped in the third, coming back to the Vengeance zone for defensive zone faceoff. All right, your line is Moore, Fairman, Barbish, Howell, and Wodzinski face off to Leonard's right. Moore got tied up on that face-off. Eventually freed up by Howell behind the net. Barbish going to lead the rush far side. Barbish across to Fairman. Fairman will enter up the middle here. Didn't quite have that puck, still chasing now. Fairman chasing this one deep into the corner. Barbish is also over there. So Barbish and Fairman tied up. Moore try to pull this one away. Now Moore and Fairman trying to clear this puck from behind the net. Fairman's got that under his skates. Barbish clears it. Wodzinski will pinch down. Try to send it back down. Carshield intercept that, send it back up the mid-wall. Moore cleared it across. Fairman's now chasing deep. Barbish will come across. Barbish centering. Moore's shot wide right. Now far corner. Moore got pinned real hard over there. Fairman comes away with it, though. Fairman curls around into traffic. Fairman knocked down. No call. From his stomach, Fairman chips that puck deep, and it comes around near side. Wodzinski will pinch up. That puck goes airborne. Moore will glove it back down. Fairman coming off. Waite and Mayer coming on. Moore was tied up down there. Wodzinski, great hold on the blue line. Chips it back down. Mayer's the first forechecker. 10-50 in the third. Carshield hard out of the zone far side. And back into their own zone. Now Waite's the first forechecker near side. Carshield skated into the neutral zone near side. Big bump by Waite, but puck is into the vengeance zone. Wodzinski retreating a little bit now far side to Howell. Howell's got a guy in front of him. Gets it to Mayer. Mayer coming right up the gut here. Mayer, deep shot. Carshield goalie got a piece of it and went into the netting for a stoppage. 10-28 in the third. Offensive zone faceoff coming up to the Carshield goalie's right. All right, it's face-off controlled by Vengeance. Now right down the blue line, just held in. Now they're going to give him offsides there as that puck right on the edge there. So face-off coming near dot just outside the Carshield zone. 10-21 in the third. Vengeance up 2 goals. Baru flanked by Waite and Mayer. This one comes off the near dasher. Carshield control. They go D to D far side. And stretching it through the neutral zone. And there'll be icing as it did not connect on that stretch pass. 10-13 in the third. Back to the Carshield zone for an offensive zone faceoff. Baru take this draw to the Carshield goalie's right. Waite is in the slot, and we got a stoppage. Some piece of debris. So ref's got that cleaned up. So we'll get this offensive zone face-off here. Baru with Waite in the slot, Mayer on the wing. As face-off goes deep, Waite tried to put one on net. It's deflected into the near corner. Mayer lays a big hit down there. Baru lays a big hit. Lennon can't hold the blue line, so he's going to retreat back a little bit. Lennon leaves it ahead. Carshield, though, on offsides. 9:58 in the third. After that offsides call out of the face-off near dot, just outside the Vengeance zone. New line coming on for Vengeance. It's going to be Abel, Tusick, Goldberg, Robinson, and Ulowitz. Abel will take this draw. Goldberg on the right wing, Tusick on the left. Puck is down. Goldberg has to drop it back into the zone. Ulowitz, first guy back to get it behind the net, near side, up the mid-wall. Carshield hold down there and push it into the trapezoid. Ulowitz breaks up the play. Comes far side. Ulowitz tried to pull it away. Carshield all over him down there. Now Robinson take a stab at it, and Tusick got a piece of that. Carshield still controlling in the trapezoid. They come back out to the point and just hold the blue line. It's blocked out there, but Carshield would cover, drop it right wing, and across into the slot. That shot wide left of the net. Now far side. Carshield into the corner. This one bounced just behind Abel. Now again in the corner, whipped into the slot. Now near side on the mid-wall. This one's going to bounce into the middle. Tusick. Far side, Robinson chasing this one out of the zone. Robinson chips it down. Will not be icing as it was tipped. Coming up the 9-minute mark in the third. Action in the Carshield zone. Now they're hard out. Coming Should be at the near dot, or is it mid-ice? It's going to be mid-ice face-off based on where Ulowitz launched that puck. All right, Mayer will take this draw with Armstrong, Barbish, Wydzenski, and Howell. Vengeance will control this face-off. Wydzenski near side, Howell far side. Howell waited and then got it to Barbish. Barbish back to Wydzenski. Wydzenski gained the line, drop it down right side. Armstrong and Barbish coming in, forecheck, far side action. Mayer will push it back down on the mid-wall into the corner. Barbish behind the net. Centered one, nobody home though in the slot. Carshield angle one out of the zone. They will enter left side. Wydzenski keeps him pinned on the mid-wall over there, and Armstrong pushing the other way. Armstrong got it into the neutral zone. Now Mayer laid a big hit there. Mayer has had a couple of loud shifts in this game. Wydzenski chasing deep into the zone. He will free it far side for Howell. Howell along the rail back there, and we got a stoppage as Leonard was coming out of net, delayed penalty situation. So Vengeance going on the power play at 8:15 in the third. Your third period power play sponsor is Libby Sosinski, realtor with Keller Williams. So this game has had a power play, at least one power play in every period now. So all the Vengeance sponsors getting some good airtime as Abel, Tusick, Baru, and Armstrong are down there for the faceoff. Ulowitz, the lone man, back near the blue line in this power play faceoff configuration. Ulowitz will get this one on the wing. He will walk it to the point. Ulowitz back to Abel, left wing. Abel, wrister, hard shot over the net. Tusick will corral it right wing. Tusick not feeling any pressure there. Back to Ulowitz at the point. Ulowitz back to Tusick right wing. He'll walk this one in. Hard shot off the post. Abel off the other side. That one's deflected out to Tusick on the right wing again. So Tusick ringing the chimes there from the right wing, but unable to put it in. Tusick again right wing. Back to Abel at the point. Abel, wrister, block. That one's going to come over to Tusick on the right wing. 46 more seconds. Tusick put one into the slot. Baru still battling for it behind the net. Baru freed it for Armstrong. Took a massive hit. Armstrong, Abel. Abel, back to Armstrong, far corner. Back to Abel on the wing. Abel. Now Ulowitz drifting right. Ulowitz tried to drop that down. He will regain on the mid-wall near side. Ulowitz, again waiting. That one's poked away. Armstrong will walk up the mid-wall. Armstrong, Tusick at the point. Tusick, Armstrong, shot, blocked, out to the slot, and kicked out of the zone. Back check call coming here, 6:46 in the third. 2 more seconds on the Vengeance power play. So Vengeance is going to have a 5-on-3 for 2 seconds and then a conventional power play again. So Vengeance is going to call a timeout here. So game 4 coming up at 4:15 this afternoon from this same sheet of ice. I'm going to run that game off my cell phone because the Wi-Fi in here has been failing me. It's been coming in and out, and because of that, I haven't had any instant replay because my replay relies on a live YouTube feed. So take a peek at the scoreboard here. So 2 more seconds on the first penalty, 1:30 on the new penalty. So Vengeance, very brief 5-on-3 situation, and then another power play for 1:28. All right, I like that timeout call, giving those players a chance to rest a little bit. We'll keep that power play line out there for the upcoming face-off here. All right, face-off coming to the Carshield goalie's right. Abel, Tusick, Baru, Armstrong, and Ulowitz. 5-on-3 situation here. Abel tells Ulowitz to move a little bit more towards the middle. That's where he wants to win the faceoff. It came out to the wing. So Armstrong, Ulowitz, back. Abel on net and in, deflected in by Baru. Power to play. Armstrong still pinned back there. We got an old-fashioned hockey scrum. Oh, they're going to get Armstrong. So now delayed penalty situation on Vengeance. And Lennon will corral that one for the stoppage. So we're going to get a tripping call. 6-12. Armstrong to the box. Vengeance going on the PK for 1:30. Defensive zone face-off to Leonard's right. Your PK line is going to be Mayer, Abel, Track, and Lennon. Have 2 minutes on the penalty timer. It should be 1.5 minutes, so you get that fixed. All right, 1:30 on the PK. Upcoming face-off. This one comes behind Lennon. He sent it to the wing. Mayer engaging on the mid-wall near side. Carshield out to the corner. Abel swipes at that one on the mid-wall, held in by Carshield. Carshield D-to-D left side, one-timer right into Leonard for the save. Vengeance going to swap out the defenseman Howell and Wadzenski coming on. Baru and Waite coming on. Face off to Leonard's right. The referee picked up a snowball and tossed it over the bench. So Baru's face-off tied up here in the circle, freed up by Carshield left wing. They go D-to-D right wing. And into the slot. A lot of traffic there. Couldn't get the shot on net, but they do hold at the point. Now left wing. Walking that one in a little bit. Another loose puck in the slot. Comes out right side. Shot kicked out by Leonard. Puck was loose with a side opening there in the net. Unable to put it in though. Now at the point right wing. There's another shot into traffic, and Leonard will cover that one. 5:27 to play. 45 more seconds on the PK. Mayer and Tusick coming on as the wings to join Howell and Wadzenski. Mayer will take this draw to Leonard's left. This one controlled by Carshield at the point, drifting left. There's a shot deflected wide right of the net. Far side mid-wall action as Carshield will walk this one to the point. Another shot into traffic that was wide left. Wadzenski coming around far side, lifts one, airborne into the neutral zone. Mayer racing out here on a jailbreak. Mayer shorthanded to the net, makes a fake, and then puts it in. So Mayer with the shorty here at 5:05 in the third. 23 more seconds on the PK. Mayer tacks one on for Vengeance.
Yeah, oh my God, off the post. Yeah, I mean, I had to go with beat on that one and then just missed the shot. And then after it said, oh, I fell.
All right, Mayer's still out there with Tusick, Wadzenski, and Howell. Face off at mid-ice. Mayer wins this face-off, but it got behind Howell, so he's going to chase it deep. 20 more seconds on the PK. Howell deep in his own zone, far side to Wadzenski. Wadzenski angles one out near side off the dasher. So Mayer's the first forechecker, 9 more seconds on the PK. Carshield around near side through the neutral zone, gain the line, and they will enter right wing. They kick it forward, and Vengeance are back at full strength. Armstrong's waiting behind everybody. Armstrong on a jailbreak. Now he's got Mayer supporting. Armstrong left side. He will wait, send it across to Mayer. Hard shot, saved by the Carshield goalie. Mayer will retrieve it on the wing. He'll circle back around, leave it ahead for Armstrong. That one's wide right of the net. Curl around by Tusick, stopped by the Carshield goalie. 4:21 in the third. We're stopped. Another offensive zone faceoff coming up for Vengeance to the Carshield goalie's right. Line changes coming here. Baru with Moore and Fairman. Strike that. Goldberg, Moore, Fairman, Robinson, and Ulowitz. Fairman's in the slot. Goldberg's on the wing. Moore will take this draw. This one goes deep to Carshield. They send it around near side. Fairman engaging here in the mid-wall. Fairman frees that up. Goldberg chases deep. Goldberg will go behind the net and curl all the way around. Goldberg back. Robinson at the blue line. D-to-D. Ulowitz near side. Ulowitz looking for an opening. Ulowitz not being pressured here on the wing before sending it wide. Goldberg tipped it wide right of the net. Now Moore engaging over here on the mid-wall. This one's going to get out of the zone. Baru tied up on this face-off. Puck is under his skates before Armstrong emerges with it. Armstrong skating dead ahead here. Armstrong 3-on-2 rush here for vengeance, and they're going to get him offside. So Armstrong was trying to drag his skate there on the blue line. 3:27 were stopped. Face-off coming far dot, just outside the Carshield zone. Carshield control the face-off. They come near side, and then off the dasher into the zone. That one's behind Lennon, and icing waved off. Carshield have it in the corner down there. This one, Baru thought he had that one out of the pile. Now Lennon chasing up the mid-wall with this puck. Carshield continuing to push that puck deep again. Now Baru frees it far side for track, coming around into the corner. Barbish, tough play over there as he had a guy on his back on the mid-wall. Now Barbish is able to free this one up on the mid-wall and kick it ahead. Armstrong will pick it up far side. Armstrong entering left wing. Armstrong checked off the puck over there, but he got it back. Armstrong frees it for Lennon. Lennon, good reach there to corral that puck. Put a shot right into that Carshield player, though. It lifted it airborne out of the zone. Track back to get it. Track near side. Lennon. Feathers one ahead, and they're going to get him off sides again. 2:42 were stopped. Another face-off coming here near dot right underneath us. Just outside the Carshield zone. New line on is Moore, Goldberg, Fairman, Howell, and Wodzinski. Moore will take the draw here. Someone came behind him. Carshield pushing out ahead here. They will enter right wing. Howell made a big hit down there on the wing. Wodzinski all the way across to play this puck out on the wing. Fairman across to engage. He got a piece of that and deflected it wide. In the near corner, Howell frees it for Goldberg. Goldberg across to Fairman. Fairman's got two guys ahead of him. Fairman will enter left wing. Fairman trying to get past. Carshield kick it back out to the wing. Goldberg's got it. Goldberg to Moore. Moore kicks one across. This one got just past Fairman. Goldberg doesn't have a stick, so he's just trying to get a piece of somebody. Carshield kick it to the blue line. Now they're coming out with a 3-on-2 the other way. Fairman back checking over here. Fairman frees that guy from the puck. Wodzinski into the corner. He's pinched by two guys. Howell near side off the dasher. Moore coming the other way here. Carshield will hold the blue line, chip it back down. Abel is on here to join Moore and Fairman. Howell far side to Abel. Abel couldn't quite bar side. Wodzinski to the blue line and out of the zone. Fairman kicks that one forward. He's going to come off. Now I got a call coming. A tripping call coming up here on Abel. 132. So vengeance going on the PK. 132 to play. Defensive zone faceoff coming to Leonard's left. Your PK line is going to be Mayer, Waite, Robinson, Ulowitz. Ulowitz, Robinson near side chasing up the mid-wall. Carshield get inside position over there, and we're piled up. Can't quite see what's happening over there on the corner. Puck is chipped deep. Carshield from the trapezoid. Looking to set up power play here. Right wing, come to the point. And now left wing. They will walk it in a little bit to the slot. One-timer could not connect on that one. Now a deep shot from the corner. And that one dislodged the net. So Leonard will put that one back himself. 106 to play. 104 on the PK. So Vengeance trying to close this thing out. They're going to have to do it short-handed. Baru, Armstrong, Track, and Lennon out there now. Face off to Leonard's left. Baru's face off comes underneath him again. Carshield control right wing, D-to-D left wing. He will wait there on the left wing. Back to the point. Left wing again, one-timer. Just past Leonard there now. Right wing. Oh, they don't play it cleanly. Armstrong thought he had it. Carshield coming the other way again now into the slot. Curling back around. Puck is chipped deep. Now Track playing it. Lennon playing it in the near side or far corner. Lennon has it pinned against the boards. Now Armstrong emerges with it. Armstrong pushing out of the zone shorthanded. Armstrong, Baru. Armstrong left wing. He will wait, try to drop it ahead of Baru. Baru had his stick lifted, couldn't play that. Carshield coming the other way. They get just past Armstrong near side, and they'll push one ahead, but Track will control and send it right off the dasher. This one's coming on net as well, so 18 seconds to play. Baru forechecking here. Track played that one near the blue line, not offsides as Carshield brought it back into the zone. Near side, Carshield will get around Lennon on the wing down there, and the Track falls down here in the closing seconds. 3 seconds to play. Puck is pinned down there. And that'll do it for Game 3. Vengeance with the 4-0 win. We're back on at 4:15 for Game 4 against a familiar foe, the Oakland Junior Grizzlies. That'll be the rubber match for Vengeance, as those teams have each traded a win against each other. So we'll see everyone